Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Called Wild after a couple days of not streaming. We're finally back here to get back into the grind and hopefully manage to get our entire zones just filled with diamonds today. That is the goal at least. So we'll see if we can manage to accomplish that. We are at the correct time, so we can just get straight to the hunting. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys have been doing good. Hey Keaton, hey Keely, Owen, Jake, Owen times 2. Cody, DRW, Deer Killer, CJO, Dylan, Copper, Sam, Noah, Charles, how's everybody doing? Hey AE, hey Julie, Fear, Carol, Jake, Hunting with Hank. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing great. Now I've stacked probably 5 or 6 diamonds last night. So we're going to be starting with a decent amount of diamonds already stacked. But the goal is to get all of the shootable stags to turn into diamonds by the end of the day. We're going to attempt to do the type of thing that iBuy is doing. For those of you that are not familiar with iBuy Premiums, he is a Twitch streamer that does a lot of grinding and herd management and zone stacking, like to the max amount that you could possibly imagine. And he stacked 2 great ones yesterday. He managed to get 2 great one black bear to spawn within a short amount of time, and he's just going to stack them. He's going to leave them on his map and see if he can get more. So we're going to attempt to do that as well with red deer, though I do not think we're going to be spawning 2 great ones today. Definitely not going to happen most likely, but if we could get it to happen, that would be incredible. But it looks like there's not really anything I can shoot here because they aren't the proper levels. So, actually that guy is. There we go, we can take him down. Well, I guess first it would require me being able to actually aim, but that is unfortunately not the case. Oh, amazing. We're off to a great start, guys. We're off to a fantastic start. Nice, Garrett. That's awesome, man. I'm glad the video helped. Really happy to hear that it helped. Oh, guys, today's video is going to be another First to Get a Diamond challenge. This time featuring Kill Clinton. So, I hope you guys are excited for that because it was a fun one to make. It's going to be Kill Clinton, myself, and Brobra. My wife started with us as well, but unfortunately she had to leave mid-recording, so it was primarily just me, Brobra, and Kill Clinton throughout the majority of the video. But it's going to be a fun one. I hope you guys are excited for it. How am I filling zones with 4s? Well, how many kills have you done, Carol? Because it takes hundreds and hundreds of kills to get your map filled with 4s. Like, to the point where I am now, it took probably a few thousand kills to get my herds where they are at the moment. And also, this is a piebald that I spawned last night. Haven't shot it either because I wanted to take it on stream with you guys, so we're going to go ahead and take this guy now. Because it is a really good looking piebald. This is a nice level 7. And I wanted to save it for when I was live, so we're going to go ahead and take it out now. Let's get this guy down if we can. There we go. Beautiful level 7 piebald on the ground. Thank you, Keaton. I'm glad to hear that, man. Welcome back, Bottom Boy. What a title. I know, right? We're attempting to do it. We're going to see if we can get all of our shootable stags to turn into diamonds. This is what iBuy Premiums has been doing. I believe he stacked like 14 or 15 diamonds, and most of the other spawns that he was getting were coming back as 4s. And because of that, it made it so that when he finally did shoot those diamonds, they were coming back more consistently as diamonds and mythicals. Like, you have way less to shoot, but they come back massive, and he's managed to stack 2 Great One Bears off of it. He got 2 Great One Bears to spawn within like 200 kills yesterday. So we're going to attempt to do the same thing and see if we can replicate that. Because I would love to get a couple of Great One Red Deer. That would be incredible. But let's go ahead and pick up this beautiful Piebald Stag. This is one of my favorite rack combinations. This antler is definitely one of my favorites for level 7s. So let's see. 188 Piebald. That is honestly a good looking mismatched one. Normally, mismatched ones don't look super great, but this actually kind of fits besides the the inconsistencies with the brow tines. Other than that, it looks like it actually matches pretty well. Love to see it. Beautiful rare red deer. That is a very good looking level 7. Now let's continue on our grind and see what these other zones have. Gotcha, Carol. Okay. Yeah, so another thing I'd say is if you're noticing that you're at a point where the ones you're shooting aren't coming back as 4s as often as you need them to, you might want to branch out your search a little bit. Because for me, I noticed that when I got to a point where 4s stopped spawning, all I had to do was find some new areas to hunt and start hunting those stags as well, and it caused more 4s to show up. So that's probably what you'll need to do. That's why I started hunting some of these other zones over here, is because I got these lakes to where they weren't spawning any more 4s, and so I needed something else to hunt. And these lakes over in this area were that, so you might just need to branch things out a little bit. Maybe, Carson, that might be the way. Though you might have to experiment a little bit and see what works best, as I have not tried it with whitetail recently. Welcome back, Gabe. How's it going, dude? Best gun for grinding red deer and whitetail. Well, if you don't care about getting full medal score, I would say the 300 just because it kills them quickly. When it comes to diamonds, though, definitely use something like the M1 or the 308. Those are probably your best bets considering they fire relatively quickly and allow you to get fast follow-up shots. But a lot of times I end up using the 300 just to kill them quicker. Most likely, Dana, you just need to search more of your map. Because I can assure you that you will always have the same amount of animals as everybody else. Everybody's map is the same when it comes to the amount of animals. The only thing that changes is the amount of variation, so there is a lot of different zones each species can be at. You might just need to hunt different areas. I know, right, Caitlin? He should be happy that he was able to be a part of such a iconic series on the channel. Oh, what the? That spooked me so much I accidentally clicked out of my scope. That was something else. I have never seen that before. That was strange. Where did this guy even come from? Where did he come from? Oh my gosh. Nice, Dynamic. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Well, we got a floater. We'll get him later. Floaters will get smoked later. Hey, Graham, I'm doing good, man. How about you? How are you getting level 9s every run? It's called Herd Management, Snipes. I put an entire guide out on it yesterday. Would definitely recommend watching the guide if you haven't. Hey, Levi, how's it going, man? How you doing? Well, there's a new legendary. So that guy gets to stay. We'll leave him. I don't feel like walking over there. Had to real quickly hydrate. Nice, Graham. That's awesome to hear, man. That's fine to start with 8 tents, Julie. I would say just dedicate those 8 tents to some of your best red deer zones. And then as you're hunting red deer, you'll make enough money to purchase more tents. This grind gives you a ton of cash, so definitely worth dedicating those 8 tents to it. And then just purchasing more as you make the money for it. We're gonna have to wait for that guy to float, so let's go to another zone. Just leave them, Francois. You don't have to hunt the ones with females. One thing that you'll notice on this grind, you have to abandon a lot of zones. I have abandoned so many zones because they stopped producing large enough males, or even just males in general, so don't be afraid to leave the herds and not hunt them anymore. So as you guys can see, this is the zone I've mainly been stacking on. I've been trying to get this entire zone to turn to diamonds. I did probably like 4 runs through it last night and managed to get 3 legendaries here, but I haven't got anything else to spawn in place of these 7s, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll get it there today. Just gonna take a little bit of time, and we should have more legendaries popping up. That's the one we need to shoot, and then this guy as well. Let's get him, and then maybe intestine shot that guy. Come on, go down, buddy. Ooh. And heyo. A few level 9s. Yeah, just a few. Just a few. And to be honest, I don't even know how many we have stacked at the moment. There's 3 between this zone. There's 2 at this zone, so that's 5. Then we have the 6th one there. Then we have 7 and 8 over here, I believe. Either 7 or 8. I can't figure out if it's 1 that's going between 2 zones or if there's 2. I think there's a total of 8 stacked at the moment. And actually, I might have 1 in this zone too. Okay, no, I don't. Alright, so we have 8 stacked currently. Hopefully we can get some more to stack as well, but 8 is a good start. Definitely a good start to the day. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? That guy's further up there. Let's blast all of these guys first. Yeah, cultures, that's fine. No, Francois, I did not find my first great one by, stacking diamonds. We're just trying different stuff to see if, different things will work. Because since, I Buy Premiums was able to stack 2 great ones with this method, we're gonna attempt to do the same thing with red deer. He did it with black bear, but I want to see if we can replicate it with, the red deer. Because I think it's definitely possible, though it is difficult to do. But essentially what he was doing is getting a ton of level 9s on the map along with all the 4s, and it caused all the ones in between to come back as 4s more often. And then when he slaughtered all of the level 9 bears, all of the respawns came back more consistently as level 9s or level 10s. So, we're gonna see if maybe we can mimic that with the red deer, since red deer are much easier to hunt. Maybe we could possibly stack multiple great ones if we're lucky. Though I'm not expecting to stack great ones today. If anything, hopefully we'll get 1 to spawn at least. How did I get my first great one? The first great one, I was just shooting everything in sight. I got it like a week after they came out. Took me roughly 3,000 kills to get it. The second great one, I was just blasting everything, and then I started only shooting 5 and above, and like 2 runs later, my great one spawned. And then this current grind is almost 4,000 kills with nothing. So unfortunately, we're getting pretty unlucky with this one. Nice. Plus, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. How long have I been streaming? Not too long, Myro. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes? No, we sadly have not got it yet, Graham. Currently, like, let's see. Let's see the exact count. I'm currently 3,800 stags into this grind. Maybe a little bit more, actually, because I forgot to update the count last night. But either way, we're roughly 4,000 kills, like 3,800 to 4,000. Somewhere in that range into this grind. And so far, Great One number 3 has just not shown up. I got a feeling it'll be sometime soon, though. I'm hoping today, if possible. Nice, Wild Atlantic. That's awesome, man. Congrats on that melanistic and your diamond. Alright, I believe we had 2 diamonds. Oh, 3 actually. Okay, that must have spawned off of my last run. I know there is a medium or a middle rack one here. There he is. So yeah, we got 3 diamonds here. So that means we have 9 stacked in total. So we currently have 9 level 9s. 7 of them are probably going to be diamond. The other 2 are trolls. Let's attempt to squeeze it in here and get these guys. There we go. Both of those guys are going down. And this 7 needs to be taken out as well. Nice. We actually got the back of the neck shot. Beautiful. Love to see it. 5th run? I hope so, Garrett. That'd be cool. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? One more to go, and then we can reset the time. Or not reset the time, but quickly go to the main menu. No, they can still be Mela, Caden. Whitetail Great Ones still can be Mela. However, Red Deer do not have any rares for the Great One. But Whitetail can be Albino, they can be Piebald, or I guess Fabled Piebald. And then they can also be melanistic. But with Red Deer, it is different. They don't have rares for the Great One. At first, yes, Escape Snipes. You would definitely have to. Once you've got a ton of 4s and below on your map, though, then it's not as important to shoot every single one. You can kind of focus on your favorite zones. At least that's how I've been doing it. Oh, there we go, legendary. Nice, we got another legendary to spawn. That's number 10. We have 10 legendaries. So we got 2 of these to spawn during the stream already, and then we had the 8 from last night when I was grinding. That's crazy, though. We've already got 2 more to spawn in like 20 minutes. Ah, again. Really? Ah, well, this is just how it's gonna be, I think. Never seen it, Blitz. To be honest, right now, I'm not really keeping tabs on anything that isn't a hunting game. At this current moment, I'm pretty much just focusing on, news when it comes to Way of the Hunter and, the Angler, and obviously, like, Great One grinding here on Call of the Wild. That's really all I'm focusing on at the moment. That's a big mythical. Okay, we got a lot of big mythicals coming back at this location, which is nice to see. That's our legendary guy. That's a small mythical, by the way. There we go. 3 beautiful stags down. Hey, Maverick, how's it going, dude? What a beautiful stag. What a beauty. Don't you dare run me over. Mythical. Mythical. No new legendaries in this zone. That's unfortunate. Hey, buddy, you having trouble there? You having trouble? Because we're stacking them, Bon. We're stacking the level 9s. So essentially we're leaving all the level 9s alive. And then we're gonna shoot them all at once. In hopes that it will spawn something crazy. That guy's a mythical as well, so we do need to take him down. Gotta make sure we get all of the mythicals down. Nice, we nailed him. When will I shoot the 9s? To be honest, I don't know. It might not even be today, to be honest. Because I'm trying to stack as many of them as I can. Like, if I can get every single red deer to be level 4 and below, or a level 9, then that would be ideal. So we're just going to push it as far as we can go to the point where it gets to the point where there's no new level 9 spawning after like hundreds of kills. That's probably when we'll stop. It's hard to say, though. I might change my mind as we do this, but at least for now, I'm going to try and push the stacking as far as we can go. Because it seems like that's what was working for iBuy, so if I can get that to work with red deer as well, that would be ideal. Where am I hunting? This little river zone right here near whatever that word is. Oririri? Something like that. Hey, Law Dog, you missed a couple level 9 spawning, but you haven't missed too much. Nice, Myro. My first diamond ever was a red deer on Parque Fernando. Got it quite a while ago. Shortly after the release of Parque, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he was shooting 5 and above, CJO. I believe he was shooting 5 and above. Or maybe it was 4 and above. I don't even remember. I think it was 5 and above, though. Oh yeah, Blitz. That map is honestly one of the more difficult maps, but it's a gorgeous map. Like, Fjordur is by far my favorite map, I'd say. Fjordur and Lost Island are probably my 2 favorites. But they are both kind of difficult to start on. But in my opinion, that's part of the fun of Ark. I like the brutal maps. Because it feels better once you finally accomplish something. Nice, Ebron, that's awesome. Maybe we'll get a great one here. That'd be cool. Okay, do we have any new 9s? No, not yet. Oh, yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. We already had 3 here, right? Yeah, we already had 3 here. Never mind. This is indeed the same one. That mythical definitely needs to go down. That thing is a beauty. There we go. Got all 3 of them. Casually 3 level 9s. I know, right, Bluely? Honestly, it never feels normal just ignoring a bunch of diamonds. It never feels normal. Oh no, Blitz, those are the worst, dude. Hey, Colton, you haven't missed too much. We've currently got 10 level 9 stacked. Most of those were from last night when I was grinding off stream, but we have got a few new ones to spawn. Okay, we got a new level 4 here. That's good. So that means I don't have to hunt this lake anymore. Denver Doyle, thank you so much for the super sticker, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Nice, Myra. That's awesome, man. Hey, Habs, how you been? Hey, Ryan. Oh, that's good, Blitz. At least you got an easy area. Back over to Bay of Rest. Let's see what's here this time. Hey, Cian. We've got 10 level 9s on the map at the moment. Currently got 10 of them just hanging out. There's a 5. No, anything outdoors, not yet. Eventually we'll get another emote going. We've got the cold coffee one at least. The good old cold coffee emote. It's beautiful. Actually, I think I forgot to mention that. We did get the cold coffee emote. I think I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the stream, because I'm pretty sure I added it since the last stream. So yes, we do have a brand new emote. It's the cold coffee emote. So all members are able to use the cold coffee emote. And that is our last emote slot. So in order to get another emote, we have to get to 300 members, which is just 32 more. Honestly, I think we can make it there eventually. Especially with, gifting memberships being a thing nowadays. Like, I think we can definitely hit 300 at some point and get that next emote slot. Nice, dropped him. Mythical, mythical. Okay, so we got a couple mythicals that moved over here. Oh, the neck shots just back to back to back. That is so beautiful. It is always so satisfying to hit those back-to-back neck shots. Amazing. Not every day that I get a chance to do those back-to-back neck shots like that. Hey, Marjorie, how's it going? There's a mythical we need to take down. Where's the legendary from this zone, though? There should be a legendary here. You know, I'm almost convinced that that legendary is just moving zones every time. Because we have that legendary that's on that side. Alright, well, let's get this guy down if we can. There we go. Nice. Let's see if we see that legendary run out. Oh, I saw something decent. There he is. Okay, so there is 2 legendaries here. Good to know. I couldn't figure out because that one's always hiding. Cannon, thank you for the super chat again, dude. My gosh, every single stream it's just been a barrage of super chats from you. I really appreciate it, man. I am legit just out of things to say at this point. You have been such an insane support to the channel. Thank you so much, my dude. How many 9s are on the map? Currently 10, anything outdoors. 2 of them are guaranteed trolls, though. Yeah, Keaton, we are stacking again. Gonna try to turn it into something big, hopefully. Hoping that we can get something crazy to happen with it. Definitely plus. Definitely leave the level 1s if you're doing whitetail. And maybe some of the small level 2s as well, like the fence rack 2s. Definitely leave the fence rack 2s alive. And then I really don't know what else to leave for whitetail. It's been a bit since I've tried it on whitetail. But those are ones you definitely want to leave. The 1s and also the fence rack level 2s for sure. At some point, guys, we probably will do a whitetail grind and kind of test things out with that as well and see what we can manage to do with them. No, Myro. Sadly, never been able to hunt moose. Oregon really doesn't have them, and I haven't done any out-of-state hunting. Alright, let's go back here. We should be able to get one more run in, and then we will have to reset the time. Imagine a full like history of harvest to be all diamonds. Oh, it's going to be interesting, Bluely. It's going to be interesting. We're definitely going to be doing that at some point soon, though, since we're loading up everything. Oh, it's doing this again. It's doing that thing again where I can't see the spotting outline. Yep, it only happens at this zone, too. Why is that? I gotta know. Why does this zone do that? Like, now I can see it? So weird, man. If you're only getting does in some zones, just leave them, plus. If you're getting does in the zones, just stop hunting the zones. You'll have to find where your bucks are going because they move quite a bit when you're grinding them. How long have I been doing the grind? This particular one that we're on at the moment, I think it's been like 2 weeks since our last great one. So this grind has been going for about 2 weeks. There's those two, there's him. Okay, so that one came back as a mythical, that one came back as a 7, and it looks like one of the other ones that we were shooting here spawned at a different lake. I'm assuming that's why we had extra ones at this lake over here last run. Hey, Duck, it's going good, man. It's going good. We're just stacking these zones with level 9s as much as we can, in hopes of triggering a great one spawn once we kill them all. No, we didn't get vitals. Ooh, there we go. That's what we like to see. Dropping him in his place. Thank you, Graham. Hopefully we will, man. Hopefully we will. I mean, we're bound to get it eventually, right? It's been a while since we saw a great one last. Okay, all these have come back as 6s. So I'd say we're definitely moving in the right direction. We're getting enough 9s to where now we're starting to see level 6s spawn instead of 7s and 8s spawning a bunch. And this is what we want to see for this particular stacking that we're trying to do. We want to see a lot of these turn into 4s. That way when we kill the 9s, those 9s will most likely come back as 8s, 9s, or maybe even a great one, if possible. Oh no, Bluely, that's unfortunate, dude. Hopefully you don't lose power or anything crazy like that. Guys, I had a terrible bad dream last night. I had a dream that I did a 3-hour recording and then went to edit the footage and my microphone was trash. Terrible nightmare. Absolutely terrible nightmare. It was like a big important video, and then the audio was like, my microphone was like fading in and out, cutting back and forth, sounding like I was talking into a cup or something. Terrible dream. Terrible dream. That is a fear, though, of most content creators. Like, you have a very big video, like a great one or something, or like the reveal of a new map or something like that, and then you find that the file is corrupted or just, like, unsalvageable. Terrible. You never want it to happen. Okay, it's doing the thing again where I can't spot. That's a legend. That's a new legendary, though. Why can't I spot them from... That's so weird. It happened at that one zone, and now it's happening again. Is it maybe just the angle I was at? Yeah, no, it's still doing it. I can't spot these things properly. I cannot properly spot them. That is really unfortunate. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our 3 legendaries are here. Wait, didn't we have a 4th one, though? Because we had 2 of the big rack ones here. But we do have our 11th level 9 finally spawned. I think it's just this mythical that we can shoot now. We didn't even get him good either. There we go. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? I don't know if I said hi or not. I'm pretty sure I saw you jump in earlier, but I forgot to say hi. Yeah, Max, we are trying to stack them. We're going to be stacking all of our level 9s today, in hopes of getting some craziness to happen. Cannon, thank you for the super chat again, man. Really appreciate it. Got 5 diamonds and 1 rare in 100 kills doing the Great One Red Deer grind with herd management. Nice, Pheasant Slayer, that is awesome. Sounds like it's working good for you. Oh, really, Maverick? That's an interesting one. That would definitely be a very interesting dream to have. Yeah, basically, Duck. We worry about different things. Though I guess to us, it's basically like... I guess you could put it this way. It's almost like losing a couple days of work for a week. It's like if somebody had like a job at like a grocery store, right? And then their boss is like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to cut all your shifts for this week." That's kind of what it is when a big video just ends up getting corrupted and the files are unsalvageable. Like, we lose whatever we were going to get from that video. So it is kind of like a nightmare type of thing, especially if you do YouTube for a living. Knowing that like a really big moment is unsalvageable through like corrupted files, it is a real concern for us. Because not only is YouTube like something that we really love and enjoy, and we want to provide entertaining content that you guys all love and share our incredible adventures in these games with you guys, but it's also how we make a living. And I'm incredibly happy that it's a way that I'm able to do that. But yeah, it's scary thinking about the possibility of some massive video that's very important to the channel getting corrupted or something like that. It is very scary thinking about. I've had it happen a couple times, actually, where like I had some footage that was really good, had some trophies that were crazy, that were super rare to find, and I go in there and my mic is like glitching out and I have to completely scrap the audio and just commentate over top of it instead. It's happened a few times. Can we get a floater emote? Oh, like the floater emote we already have, Graham? Okay, why can't I spot things properly? This is bugging me. Okay, we're gonna restart. I can't figure out why it's bugging out with the spotting. Like, half of the stuff I spot, it does not, properly show it. Nice, Julie. That's super close to diamond. Bugging you? Yes, it is bugging me. Why the method is level 5 and bigger? Because when you shoot all of the level 5 and bigger and leave the smaller ones, eventually it'll just start spawning a bunch of small ones. And because there's so many small ones on your map, it's going to offset the balance of your population and cause the other ones to spawn bigger than they normally would. At least that's the way it seems. For some reason, when you get a ton of 4s on the map and a ton of 9s on the map, everything else in between just spawns super small. And it allows you to, once you've killed off all those 9s, get them to respawn as consistent diamonds and even super rares if you're lucky. I would definitely recommend watching my guide that I posted yesterday if you haven't already, because that is probably the best explanation that I could think of on how this is done and why it's done this way. Pretty much, CJ, it's like, wait a second, level 6, you should be a level 10. Okay, this guy needs to move. Move, my dude. Move. Move out the way. Come on. I need her to move. You just gonna hang out? Thank you. Appreciate the cooperation. Silly red deer. Welcome back, Maverick. On what devices can you play this? So this game is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I believe that's all, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's all the platforms. Maybe, Duck. Though there are quite a few people that have discovered how to do this on their own. I think the big thing is that content creators just help get the information out to the majority of players that may not chat with people in Discord to learn methods and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that is true. I know, right, Maverick? It's like, wait a second, this zone still doesn't have a 9. Huh, that's unfortunate. We'll get it there eventually. I want to stack as many as we can. We've currently got 11, which is pretty insane numbers. Yeah, this guy keeps coming back as like a 6 or a mythical. We'll get him up to a 9 eventually. Cannon, thank you for the super chat again, dude. And I think I missed another one, so thank you ×2. Really appreciate it, dude. As always. Massive legend on the channel. Let's get some hype in chat for Cannon. He has been an insane supporter over the last week. Just an absurd amount of super chats every stream, and really has just been a massive support to myself and the channel. So let's give it up for Cannon. Absolute legend here. Maybe TFL. I'm actually not sure yet, because I want to stack like just an absurd amount of them just to see how many we can get. So I don't know if we'll get enough for me to kill them off today. We've still got... Oh, we got another one. That's a 4th legendary. We've got 4 at this zone. That's a total of 12 now. Okay, so we got a total of 12 on the map. That is our 4th one at this zone. So we've already spawned, I believe, 4 more today. We've only been streaming for like maybe 40 minutes, and we've got 4 new legendaries that were not here when I started the stream. Craziness. Honestly, we are running out of stuff to shoot at this zone, and that's actually a good thing in this case. It means we've stacked enough. So that zone's pretty much done stacking. We just have one more stag we need to try and get to turn into a level 9. Oh, hey, oh gosh. Dude, you could have ran around the tent, you know that, right? Another one. Number 13. Number 13 is stacked. That was 2 from 1 run. We got 2 diamond respawns in 1 run. Okay, there's the one that we killed. That's insane. We got 2 that time. 2 from just that run alone. That's a 3. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's a 2. Okay, and that is a 3. So it's just that guy. This is good. We've got 1 at each of these zones that we can hunt. This is looking amazing. Johan, thank you so much for the super chat. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Really appreciate it. That's super nice of you. Are you going to shoot the 9s today? I'm not sure. Plus, it depends on how many of them we can stack. If I can get my zones that I hunt to be pretty much just 9s, then we probably will. It's going to be insane for people to join the stream and just see nothing but diamonds. They're going to immediately be like, oh my gosh, this guy must be hacking. There's no way that this is legit. I've had a few people say that during these streams, like people that haven't been watching the grind and what we've been doing with it. It can be very confusing when you're first joining and you see nothing but diamonds. Yeah, Curly, it's going to be interesting to try it on whitetail, as they are a little bit harder to judge what you actually need to shoot, since they don't go to level 9. They only go to level 3. So it's going to be hard to figure out what we need to do. What's a trophy I want that I don't have? A super rare red deer. Hey, CK, how's it going? If you aren't familiar with what we're doing, I would recommend checking out yesterday's video. It covers diamond stacking, or not diamond stacking, but it covers the herd management technique that allows you to be able to do this diamond stacking. Alright, let's count the 9s here. I think it's still the same. I don't see any new ones, so 4 of them here. Thank you, Bryleen. How many legendaries would you need to shoot them all today? If we can get to like 20. If we can stack 20 legendaries, I will shoot them today. Maybe even if we can stack like 17 or 18. I just want to get it to a point where most of my shooters turn to 9s. Because that will be, like, ideal for trying to get exactly what we're wanting. How many lakes do I have only level 4s? Quite a lot of them. I will real quickly show you the ones that are only level 4s. So, this lake up here is only level 4s. Occasionally, I have a random 7 or something show up here, but it's pretty much just 4s. This lake is all 4s except for 2 stags. Actually, 3 stags. There is a legendary over here, and then there's a couple level 5s. And then this lake is all level 4s. Every single one of them. Probably like 20 4s at that lake alone. This lake is like 90% level 4s, and I believe there's a total of at least 20 at that lake. So we got quite a few, and then this one up here is pretty much just level 4s as well. Took a long time to get it to that point, though. Yeah, Duck. Man, it's the herd management. I tell you, like, before I started doing herd management, I was always excited to see a level 9. And I'm still excited to see them now, but for different reasons. Like, at this point, I don't taxidermize a lot of the level 9s because we've seen so many. However, whenever I see a 9, like, it's a chance at a super rare for me. That's what I'm thinking, like, if I'm getting 9s, you know, I've got consistent chances at a super rare spawning, and that is what I really want to get out of this grind. I have never got a super rare red deer out of 10,000 kills, and I badly want one. I don't know how I was able to get 2 super rare piebald whitetail in 2 days without doing herd management, yet we've been doing herd management and I still haven't got a super rare red deer. That's just my luck with red deer, apparently. Lots of diamonds, but I've never had good luck with rares until recently, where we got that mythical, or not mythical, but the level 7 melanistic, and then those 2 legendary piebald trolls. So I feel like this might be the turning point for getting some super rare red deer. At least I'm hoping. Oh, I have, Tiger. I've got an entire lodge that's just red deer now. Stack super rares? Oh, I would never. I would be too afraid to stack super rares. I'd be so scared that the game would bug out and I'd lose out on it. I would never stack super rares. That would be too scary. Alright, that's the mythical. Nice. The good thing I checked up here, because I was thinking that I wouldn't need to hunt this zone anymore now that we had 3 level 4s, but it seems like one of them is still respawning here. Because that was a good mythical. Hey, Ellie, how's it going? You have not missed too much. We've managed to spawn 4 more level 9s since we started the stream, for a total of 12 on the map at once. So that's been pretty crazy. Nice, Borgar. That's awesome, dude. Albino 7s are some of the nicest looking red deer in the game. Have I ever got a rare 9? Yes, we've got 2 of them, Graham, but they trolled both times. We got a legendary level 9 troll, Piebald, in one of the streams a couple days ago, and then I had also got one a few days before that, but both of them were the guaranteed troll rack, so very, very, very sad. Oh no, Collide, that's so unfortunate, man. That's cool that you got a mythical Mela, though. That's still really cool, even if you accidentally 300'd it. What do you mean, Bluely? What do you mean? Just got a troll red deer rack? Unfortunate, Khalil. Unfortunate. Those trolls are the worst. Like, it's one thing if it's the diamond rack and it just randomly trolls, but when it's the guaranteed troll and you see that, it's like, oh, great, another one of you. You silly trolls. No, Touchdown. There is no known max score for a true rack species. True racks are a randomly generated antler system, so there's always a possibility it could be bigger than what we've seen as the highest. Like, with Whitetail, everybody thought 275.5 was the max, but I've seen 2 people get a 276. And somebody was saying that they had seen a 278 even. So, like, there's really no way to know what the true max is for a true rax animal. Considering, technically, since it's randomly generated, you could see one that's just, like, super wide, like, almost flat antlers, and then it would just have insane tip-to-tip score. There's a lot of randomness that can happen with true rax, so it's hard to pinpoint what the max would be. But 460 is huge. That's one of the bigger ones I've heard of. Kobe, I would definitely recommend watching the guide I put out yesterday if you're having trouble with herd management. One thing I want to say is herd management is not a guaranteed great one. Like, it's not going to really increase your chances of a great one. It just makes it so you get a lot more diamonds along the way, and a chance at super rares while you're grinding for the great one. So don't be too worried about it if you're a couple thousand kills in and don't have a great one off of it. It's mainly to get more diamonds. That's what the herd management does. But a lot of people suspect that a great one is like has a random chance to replace a diamond. Like, let's say the game decides to spawn a diamond, maybe it's got like a 1 in 50 chance of that diamond being a great one instead. That's kind of the assumption a lot of people have, and so I guess technically it could help, but I wouldn't be too worried if you're a few thousand in without a great one. It's just part of the grind. It does have a lot of RNG in it. The herd management mainly just helps with getting tons of diamonds, and lots of chances at super rares. Nice, thank you, Caitlin. Also, I have added the herd management guide into the guides playlist. So you can find it in my playlist of guides. Mason, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it with the big $10 coming in. Much appreciated, dude. Shot it during Casey's stream yesterday. Got a 266 albino diamond red deer in 650-ish kills. Nice, dude. That's crazy. I so badly want to see that myself, but no luck so far. Congratulations on that super rare. That's crazy. What do you guys think? Are we going to find a super rare today? Are we going to find another troll legendary rare? Are we going to find a great one? Are we not going to find any of those and instead just get a bunch of diamonds? What do you guys think? Oh, it looks like not all of them are here. Yeah, it's only 3 of our level 9s. There should be one more. I've seen a 276 fallow deer, Chris. I've seen somebody find a 276. Okay, none of those are shootable stags. Three great ones before a super rare? Oh gosh, Johnny, I hope not. I mean, I would gladly take all those great ones, but I badly want a super rare. Like, I so badly just want a super rare. I feel like with the amount of kills I've had, like, I should have one by now. But it's just eluded me. Borger, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you for, supporting the channel. Thank you so much, my dude. Dropped him. So we're definitely starting to get kind of dwindled down on shootable stags, but that's a good thing for this method. We want most of them to be turning into 9s. So it's okay that we're not being able to shoot as many as we were, because we're just trying to get all of these guys to stack. And honestly, that's a pretty big stag now that I look at it. That's probably a high 260s, maybe even 270s. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Yeah, Clinton does have the 276 fallow. I'm pretty sure Kyla got a 276 as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Alright, there's a 6 we need to shoot. And then there's all of our legendaries. So it's only this level 6 now. Jeez, we are really getting some of these zones down to not really having much. Where do you need to hunt for red deer? Check yesterday's guide, Huntfish. Yesterday's guide shows you all the locations for red deer, how to do herd management, things you can probably expect during your grind, and pretty much anything you can think of relating to herd management on red deer. Nice, Borger. That's awesome. Albino Mountain goat are rare, man. Super hard to find. Legendary's nothing much there. I know, right? Well, considering we're not shooting them, I guess that's what I would mean by nothing much there, is nothing that we can shoot for what we're trying to do, at least. It does feel so weird saying there's nothing much there when there's a bunch of 9s. This is another reason why I really feel like anybody that hasn't been joining the streams recently and doesn't know what we're doing, they're gonna be so confused joining the stream and seeing me say, there's nothing much there, when there's 4 level 9s. It's gonna cause so much confusion, I can already tell. Why am I only shooting the smaller red deer? To try and get them to turn into level 9s. And then we're gonna shoot all of the level 9s at once. Once we get a ton of them on the map. Okay, there's that guy. I'll leave him for now, but if we start running out of stuff to shoot, we might have to shoot that guy as well. What's my favorite non-red deer animal in Call of the Wild? Ooh, that's a tough one. I guess I would have to say... I honestly don't really know. I mean, oh, that's a nice one. The Eurasian teal are definitely up there. I love the teal. They're so cool. Honestly, a lot of the waterfowl on Revontuli and a lot of the bird species are pretty high up there. But I haven't really thought about what my second favorite is. I'd definitely say it's probably Eurasian teal. They're really cool. I also do love the black-tailed deer, though. Yeah, tragic. I'm still doing the black bear grind, KW, just not on stream because, I don't know. The way that I view it for streaming, I'm not going to stream something I'm not enjoying, because it's very noticeable to everyone watching if I'm not enjoying the grind that I'm on. And because Black Bear has been a not so enjoyable grind for me, I've decided just to do that grind off stream and then do the Red Deer grind on stream, because I have been having a lot more fun with this. And I feel like the most important thing as a creator is to not do something that you're not enjoying when you're streaming, because it really does kind of take down the mood of the stream and causes a lot of people to think that I'm not having fun streaming, you know? When in reality, it's just, I don't like the Black Bear grind because it's incredibly slow and tedious and difficult. So I've just been doing it off stream. And still no luck with it, by the way. Still no luck with getting the Great One Black Bear. It is, Johnny. It's very tough. Oh, definitely matter. 100% playing Way of the Hunter. You guys will see tons of Way of the Hunter content on the channel. Especially after the first couple weeks of its release. There will be tons of content for it. Ooh, there's a 7 we need. Normally, I don't do this, but I'm just gonna leave that guy since he's so far away. Normally, I recommend claiming everything, but since he's so far away and it's gonna take 10 years just to walk over there, I think we'll just leave him. 1 won't hurt. Nice, Borger. That's awesome, dude. Get that thing down, man. Get that beast down. Level 6. Okay, so we got most of them that had spawned here, I think. I do need to check this zone, see if anything has respawned in this area. Oh, no, I won't ever stop playing Call of the Wild Plus. I'll still be playing it. I still enjoy Call of the Wild. In my opinion, Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter are not going to be comparable games. In my opinion, I think they're going to be quite different from each other, so I don't think one will ever take over the other. Because just from the trailers we've seen and the information they've given, it seems like Way of the Hunter is going to be a much more realistic game than Call of the Wild. So, it's going to be a completely different experience. Call of the Wild is one of those games where you can see animals very often and quickly, and you can kill probably, well, in this case, I can kill 20 red deer in 10 minutes. I don't think Way of the Hunter will be like that, at least from what they've told us and the trailers they've shown. It doesn't seem like it's going to be an arcade-style game. It seems like it's going to be a realistic hunting game similar to, like, Classic. But obviously not the same as Classic. At least that's what I've got from all the information they've given us. Yeah, exactly, Bluely. Call of the Wild is not meant to be realistic at all. Okay. Okay, guys, never mind. I can actually tell you guys something right now. I can't reveal the details, obviously, but I've been given the okay to let you guys know that I'm currently getting early access to Way of the Hunter, and I am currently recording videos on it. So, just know that if you guys see less streams or less videos, it's because I'm spending a ton of time recording for Way of the Hunter. They just told me it's okay to tell you guys that I do have access to it. Obviously, I can't give details of the game that haven't been revealed. So I can only talk about things that have already been shown. And so in general, I'll just tell you guys, the game is good. It's exactly what they've advertised it as. It's not going to be a case of false marketing. The game is going to be like they've shown it. And like they've talked about. So, for people that were worried about that, don't worry. It's a fun game. It's good. Obviously, I can't show you guys anything yet. But, in a couple weeks, we will be able to show some content for Way of the Hunter. But it's exactly what we have been wanting. But I can't tell you guys anything else. All I can say is I am loving it. And I'm excited to stream it for you guys and do content on it when we're allowed to. Is a blonde brown bear rare? No, Dwayne, it's not. Not a rare. Ah, gosh, this zone is still getting respawns. I need to delete this zone, but I don't want to shoot any of the hinds because that's going to offset our spawns. It might make some of the stags replace these hinds, which we don't want. That would not be good. I think we're just going to leave that 6 there. At least it's not bigger than a level 6. That's good. That's very good. Let's main menu real quick. What's better, Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter? Like I just said, Chris, they're not even comparable. They're two different games. They play very differently. I can tell you guys already, they're not going to compete with each other. Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter are completely different audiences that will be interested in them. Way of the Hunter is not an arcade-style game like Call of the Wild. It's going to be a much more realistic game. How do you get the Disturb Vegetation perk? It says Disturb Vegetation. It's right here, in Skills. Right here. Tier 4. Unfortunately, if you get this one, you will not have enough points to get Pack Mule. So that's the one downside, sadly. Oh, no worries, Plus. I fully understand that. Like, there's definitely going to be people that only want to see Call of the Wild content, and there will be people that only want to see Way of the Hunter content. It's just the reality of having multiple games on a channel. But yeah, so that's what I'm able to tell you guys so far. I'm just happy that I'm able to say that it's exactly like the trailers have shown. And the trailers were not like, they weren't like doctored up in any way. The game we get is going to be what they show in the trailers, which is awesome. It's great to see. I don't know how much I can say, Dwayne. I guess the most I'll say is it's nothing like Call of the Wild. It's way more realistic than Call of the Wild, so that's about as much as I can say. Okay, there's 2 that we can shoot here this time. Yeah, well, we're stacking 9s today. Attempting to stack as many as we can. No, he fleed. He fleed, but hopefully he doesn't have fleas. If you're allowed to say rated out of 1 to 10, oh, I can do that, because that's not revealing any of the content that hasn't been shown. They just told me don't reveal anything that has not already been talked about or shown. From a 1 to a 10, it's got some things that obviously will need to be improved, but they are very open to improving everything. They want to make the game better with the stuff that we don't like. I'd say in its current state, 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. Not perfect, but very good. Like, even better than what I expected. But that's about as much as I can say. Because I gotta be careful not to give away any details they haven't revealed. Alright, so we need that mythical and that 6 if possible. Boop. Okay, he didn't spook. Good, good. Nice, dropped him. Did we forget to claim one? I feel like we missed one. No, I guess we claimed them both. Okay. Never mind. Then what is Call of the Wild out of 10? Probably an 8, but for different reasons. Obviously, Call of the Wild's an arcade-style hunting game with really fast-paced action, so it's kind of... You can't really compare the ratings even because they're very different. Unlike Hunting Sim, exactly. Hunting Sim was trash. Hunting Simulator 2, sorry, but it was not good. The developers did not care about that game one bit. I'm just so happy that Way of the Hunter has a good dev team behind it. Because Hunting Sim 2 was like the clearest cash grab I've ever seen in my entire life. It was bad. That game was such a cash grab. Yeah, pretty much QCK. I'd say they're both very good, but in different ways. Like, they're gonna provide a very different experience from each other. Like I was saying, it's gonna be whether or not you guys like arcade or realism. That's really gonna come down to which game everybody likes more. Worse than Madden? Oh, yes, yes, Revive. Hunting Sim 2 was much worse than Madden's cash grab levels because, with Hunting Sim 2, they released the game, they released like 2 updates adding stuff that was probably already made, they just didn't release it with the initial release. And then they gave us 2 DLCs that nobody wanted, that didn't fix the game or improve it in any way whatsoever. And then they just stopped communication completely. They abandoned the game, they stopped giving updates, they stopped even saying anything about the game, and just completely disappeared into nothingness. Oh, I won't, Julie. I've already said this so many times on the channel. I'm not ever quitting Call of the Wild until you guys stop wanting to see it. So as long as you guys still want to see Call of the Wild, we will still play Call of the Wild. Way of the Hunter and Call of the Wild will both be on the channel quite a lot. And after getting to play it for a few days, I got a feeling we'll probably do 50-50 when it comes to like the amount of videos we do for each game on the channel. I'll probably do 3 of each video a week once the initial couple weeks of release are done. Because obviously, first couple weeks of release, it'll probably be mainly Way of the Hunter videos on the channel, considering it'll be new. But then once everything calms down with the hype, I think we'll split 50-50. It'll be like half Way of the Hunter, half Call of the Wild on the channel, and then maybe the 7th day it'll be like different each week. But I think we'll do 3 Call of the Wild and 3 Way of the Hunter every single week, and then the 7th video will be just either of them, changing from, like, rotating from week to week. I can't really speak on anything like that, Dylan. I can't speak on the details and specifics of it. I can only talk about things that have already been revealed and shown. Yeah, true, Johnny, there is that. There is that. I think the big thing that just rubbed me the wrong way with Hunting Sim 2 was the fact that they said that they were going to update the game and improve it based on feedback, and then they never did. They added like 1 update that added the legendary animals, and that was the only major change they made. And to be honest, the legendary animals were not even that good. They weren't that different from the normal ones. All they did was slap a different fur type on them. Oh, really, Master? That's hilarious. They've already talked about the scoring system, Sykes. They revealed that in their trailer that showed their random antler generation system. It was in Dev Diary 2. The scoring system's nice. That is one thing I know I can talk about because they've already revealed it. But yeah, the scoring system's good. It's obviously not the same as real life. They explained it in their Dev Diary as a combination of CIS, or is it CIS? Or is it... Yeah, I think it's called CIS and Boone and Crockett. Like, it's a combination of the two. It's pretty good. I think it's a solid system to use. Wow, two shootable stags here now. Interesting, okay. Haven't had two to shoot here in a while. Oof, dropped him. Beautiful. Oh, CIC? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, he's going down. All right, later, Graham. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Hopefully we will get that great one, man. Hopefully we'll get him. There's always that chance that he could show today. Yeah, I think it's just that legendary over there at the moment. Wait. Oh, that's something. There's something big there. I can't tell what it is, though. Not really, Julie. You missed a few level 9s spawning, but other than that, nothing too crazy. No super rares, no great ones. We did take down a level 7 Piebald towards the beginning of the stream. There we go. Oh, definitely, Jack. I'm going to be playing a ton of it. I've been enjoying myself the last couple days with it. Level 10? Hopefully. No, Matterverse. I've not played Red Dead 2. I played the first Red Dead Redemption, though. What's the best rare I've got in the grind? Either my level 7 Melanistic or the Troll Piebald. Definitely one of those. Nice, Blitz. Hopefully you'll get something crazy. Yeah, hope so, Bluely. Hope so. That's something that they still have not mentioned, is whether or not we'll have them. Really curious to find that out. Oh no, Mason, that sucks, dude. Those are really hard to find. Yeah, we got the cold coffee emote now. It's really good, dude. I love that emote. I think that's one of my favorite ones that Archie's made. Love that emote. So cool. Alright, let's head to the main menu. If I end up getting a super rare, what fur would I want it to be? Melanistic or albino. Because I think those are the two best looking. However, I wouldn't mind a piebald either. The piebald look good too. So, like, I honestly would be happy with any of them. I'm still doing a Skull Slayer, just not on stream because I don't enjoy hunting black bear. And so it's not really fun to watch me stream black bear hunting. Because I feel like when I'm not enjoying something, it shows and makes it so the vibe of the stream is not as good. So I've just been doing the black bear grind off stream, since it's not something I really enjoy. And then I'm doing the red deer on stream because I love this grind so much. Yes, indeed, Chris. That was a tragic, terrible moment. I still can't believe the timing on that. Like, we hadn't crashed all day, and then, of course, the second we took out old Gertie, it ended up crashing. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. Is small game hunting and Way of the Hunter good? I can't really answer too much, Crazy Honk. I can't really answer anything that hasn't been shown. How many level 9s? We've currently got 14 of them, GB. Maybe 15, because I could be miscounting, but for sure we have 14. Which is just insane. It's doing that bug again where I can't spot in certain areas. Why is this just now happening? I had not had this bug until recently. Okay, so we do have 2 here we can shoot. What's my favorite hunting game in my opinion right now? Well, I've barely been able to play Way of the Hunter. It's only been a couple days that I've been able to. So right now Call of the Wild, but once I've been able to play Way of the Hunter more, then I can have like a real opinion on which one I'm enjoying the most. Yeah, Matterverse. That's why I gotta be careful what I say, like, because there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been revealed, and they asked me not to talk about stuff that hasn't been revealed. So, yeah. I can only talk about things that they have already shown to everyone. Please be a 9. It's a 9! Finally another 9! Number 15. And we're still getting that weird spotting glitch. Yep, that's a new legendary. What is causing the spotting to bug out? This happened a few days ago as well, and I saw a couple other people saying it was happening to them, but I had never seen it until this update. It's so weird, like randomly the spotting outline will just not show up. And I can't figure out why, but it's driving me crazy. Yeah, Flowgrown, we've been saving them back quite a bit. 7 of those spawned this stream. And then the other 8 I had from last night's grinding session. Why don't I shoot the guaranteed trolls? Because they're still a level 9. Maybe we'll shoot them if we get to the point where no more diamond ones are spawning. Because maybe troll 9s would be good ones to take out. Spotting glitches from too many level 9s, maybe. If there's just too much level 9s, the game's like, oh gosh, what do we do? And it just instantly breaks. What do I think my favorite hunting game will be? Okay, so I think Way of the Hunter will become my favorite. Because it's more my style of hunting game that I enjoy. It's the type of hunting game I've been wanting to have for years. So I think it will become my favorite after a few weeks of playing. But as of now, since I haven't got to play it a ton, Call of the Wild's still my favorite. But I do think that will change. Probably, Caitlin, probably. You should stack great ones. That'd be cool. I mean, we might do it. If we get a great one to spawn, maybe we'll leave him. Okay, there's our 3. There's our 4. So, I don't think there's anything new I can take down. Oh yeah, there's that mythical. How's it going, buddy? What are you? Okay, that's a mythical as well. There's 2 really good mythicals here. That is what we love to see. Oh, I'll still play it, Julie. I've already mentioned I'm not going to stop playing Call of the Wild. We will have 3 Call of the Wild videos and 3 Way of the Hunter videos every week once it releases. I'm not going to stop playing Call of the Wild just because there's a new game, you know? They're very different from each other, so I'll be able to enjoy both of them at the same time, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people will be able to enjoy both of them as well. Because like I was saying, they're not really comparable to each other because they're so different in what they're trying to do. They're not both trying to be the same game. They're not trying to compete with each other. They're trying to create different experiences. Oh yeah, we'll be playing the Angler as well, Tiger. I don't know how many Angler videos I'll do every week, but we definitely will do the Angler as well because I've been wanting an open world fishing game for so long. So yes, we will be doing that as well. Why do you have so many mythicals on your map? We've been doing herd management, homings. We've been doing herd management. I have a full guide on it that I posted yesterday if you're curious on how it's done. But essentially, we have stacked up a bunch of low-level 4 and below deer on the map. And because there's so many that are 4 and below, it's causing the others to spawn very big. And this can be done with pretty much any species, but it's easiest on red deer because they're in so few locations and there's just so many of them on the map. But it causes a lot of your other animals to spawn large. Like, a lot of your other red deer will be huge if you stack like 80 plus level 4s on the map. What do you mean, Dylan? What do you mean by you can't get money? Are you talking about the fact that it's going to be catch and release for the angler? There's still going to be ways to get money. Just catching them is what's going to earn the money as far as I know. As far as I know, just catching them is how you'll earn money. Thank you, Caitlin. Honestly, I just need to make a command for the herd management guide. Since I know there's going to be lots of people that are always curious. Speaking of curious, I'm still super curious why I'm still getting that spotting bug. That is so weird, and I don't like it. Why is that spotting bug a thing? Honestly, Julie, I don't necessarily recommend pre-ordering until they've shown gameplay or until we've been able to show gameplay, because I definitely think it's going to be a game that some Call of the Wild players won't enjoy, just because it's a more realistic approach. So I would say wait until us content creators are able to put out some of the early access footage, and then make your decision on pre-ordering from there. But I mean, if you like realistic hunting games like the Hunter Classic, you'll probably like Way of the Hunter. So if you enjoy those types of games, I'd say yeah, go for the pre-order. When does it release? August 16th is the release date they have set. Alright, bunch of random 7s here. And I still don't have a spotting outline. Why? Why? Driving me crazy not seeing my spotting outline. Okay, did not get that guy as good as I was hoping. There we go. There's that legendary. Where's the other stags? I think they moved over to that side, because there wasn't 3 there before and now there is. I think they moved. Yeah, Cannibal, I can tell you it's not going to be a cyberpunk situation. The game is as they have described it. I can't say any more than that, but it is as they've advertised, so... I think that alone will ease a lot of people's minds, is that the game is what they've been saying that it is. And the development team is very dedicated to updating the game as well, so that is also awesome to hear. It's nice that I can finally, like, ease your guys' mind on some of the concerns. Have you ever played a shooter game? Oh yeah, I played tons of them, Julie. I play Escape from Tarkov. I played most of the Call of Duties. I've played quite a few of them, actually. Counter-Strike. A little bit of Insurgency. Things like that. Played quite a variety of shooter games. Sadly, no, AE. Sadly, no. Hope we get new maps. Me too, CK. Well, they did already confirm Way of the Hunter will get 2 maps within the next 12 months. There will be 2 new DLC maps within the next 12 months that will include new rifles as well. And of course new species, so they've already talked about that a little bit. We are going to get 2 new maps for Way of the Hunter within the first year. So it's already looking like they're going to support the game for quite a long time after its release, which is amazing to hear. So happy to hear that they plan to support the game. How do I get respawns quicker? There's not really any way to speed up the process. Because your respawns do happen pretty much immediately. They just take a little bit of time to actually get to their zones. And the way that I have found that gets them to their zones fastest is just to go to the main menu after you get done with your run, and then go straight back into the game. It seems to work pretty good. Oh, that would be awesome, CK. I would love to see an Africa map in Way of the Hunter. That would be amazing. And to see like some licensed big game rifles, like African big game rifles, that would be incredible. I think if they end up doing that, the game will be a hit with a lot of people. Nice spending cloud, that's awesome. Oh, they will, G-Dog. Call the Wild plans to continue updating their game for many, many years. They want to update it as long as they did Classic. Ooh, that's a new Legendary. Legendary 16! Let's go! The 16th Legendary is here. That is crazy. We've got 16 stacked Legendaries. Gosh, that's insane. Do we have any more info on Ultimate Hunting? Not really, Tiger. Sadly, they haven't shown any new trailers or anything like that. They've been doing their normal, like, showing off, like, images and stuff like that, but no, like, true news on whether or not it's going to release soon, or if it's going to take till the end of the year, or if it's going to be next year. No new trailers or anything like that. So as of now, I really have no clue, what's going on with Ultimate Hunting, but I really hope that it's as good as what it seems, because if it is, we're gonna have 3 hunting games to play on the channel, which will be awesome. It's gonna be nice to have lots of variety, as variety is a massive part of staying entertained with games, you know? 1-5. Is it just the 5? Yeah, it's just the 5. Alright then. There's not a ton of pressure there. We can probably just blast it. Nice, Crayfish. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. If I were to take a guess, I'd say it's probably going to score exactly 254, since most of the time Red Deer score, or most of the time rares score at the top of their estimate, but occasionally they can score at the very bottom of the estimate. So I'd say it's probably going to score 254. No, Carter. Respawns happen immediately. However, resetting the time and leaving the game to the main menu can cause them to get to their zones quicker. It's the recoil management perk, Blake. It's in the shotgun category. Hey, Smash, how's it going, dude? Glad you could at least drop by for a little bit. Hope you've been doing good. What? That was not good. Whoa, buddy. I didn't say you could not be vitally hit. That's better. Much better. All right. What to do if no deer at all are respawning for whitetail? They're probably at other parts of your map, plus usually if you start seeing things just stop spawning at the places you're hunting, they've moved to new locations, so I would recommend checking some areas you don't normally hunt. That's most likely where you'll find them. At least that's how it always is for me. Over here, getting excited for any diamond red deer on my grind. Then there's you. Okay, yeah, we got 16 legendaries currently. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about, Mason. Thank you for the super chat, though, dude. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that, man. That is super generous of you. A full $20 super chat. My gosh. Absolutely insane. Can you make a red deer guide? I did yesterday, Kyler. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend checking yesterday's video, as it is the red deer guide that everybody has been looking for. Alright, looks like that other 7 is clear over here. Ooh, we actually hit the shot. Let's go. Maybe plus. I haven't decided. I think I'm gonna try and stack them for a couple of days until there's literally nothing left for me to shoot. I want to see if we can push it to that point, because that seemed to work wonders for iBuy's populations of his animals for the black bear grind, so I kind of want to try and push it to that level if possible. Though that's definitely a difficult thing to do. If we can manage it, that'd be incredible. That's a 3. That's a 4. 9, 6, 9. Okay, so there's 1 6 that we can shoot. Yep, that is the only one that we can shoot. Okay. Oh, and just a heads up, guys, the stream's probably only going to be 30 minutes more. Because today, Pokemon Go is having a special, like, raid day event, and it's only got 2 hours left, and I kind of want to get a little bit of that done since it's like a one-time opportunity. So, the stream will probably only be another 30 minutes. But hopefully we can get another 9 or 2 to spawn in those 30 minutes. Yes, well, I do have that same, problem as well. Unfortunately, that outpost is kind of buggy at the moment. Back to 7 o'clock. Oh, that could be interesting, Tragic. I haven't ever tried it on something like Buffalo. Gosh, I imagine Cape Buffalo herd management would be nuts. My gosh. That'd be crazy. If a great one spawns, with which gun will you shoot it? I'm gonna do 243 with soft point ammunition. That is what I have decided for the next great one. Which, that's gonna be risky and it's gonna be difficult, but I really want to do it. Looks like we have 2. Do I even see anything that we can shoot here? Nope, nothing we can shoot yet. Let's loop around a bit. You're doing it on Moose? Nice, JJ, nice. Level 9 Pokemon? Yes, we must find the legendary Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, Pokemon does have legendary Pokemon. Not level 9. Well, technically you could make them level 9, I guess. Mason, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Also, grinding red deer and have 5 9s. Do you recommend stacking? And 3 are guaranteed trolls. Honestly, I can't really recommend or not recommend stacking until I've finished stacking these. The last time I did stacking, I only got 2 diamond respawns. No super rares, no great ones. However, I didn't take it as far as I'm taking it this time, and this is what was working for iBuy to get his herds to be insane. Basically, what it's doing is when you're stacking this many 9s, it's causing a lot of the like level 5s and 6s and 7s that haven't turned to 9s to respawn as 4s. So you can get more like 4 and below on your map than normal. And then when you finally shoot all the level 9s, it will make it so those level 9s have higher chances of always respawning back as 8s or 9s or even a 10. So we're trying to test that out with red deer and see if we can get it there. After I finish this stacking session, I can probably give you a better, more clear answer on it, but honestly, I'd say it's definitely worth trying if you just want to experiment. I mean, it can't hurt anything, right? Like, regardless, you're still going to have all those 9s to shoot, whether you stack them or not. So I'd say it's up to you if you want to stack it for now, but I'll have a more in-depth answer once I get done with this little stacking session. I think we got both of them, at least one of them. The other might be non-vitals. Possibly Hunting Man. I think I will do a whitetail grind at some point. We definitely will do that. Mason, thank you for another super chat, dude. My gosh, I don't even know what to say. Between you and Cannon today, just like non-stop super chats. I really appreciate it. That's super, super nice. Super generous of you. Bro's got a great one Charizard. Probably Nash. Got a couple great one Charizards. But thank you so much again, Mason. One of my zones is 4 of them, so I think I'm going to stack them. Yeah, I'd say go for it. Try it out. Hey, Cassia, didn't miss too much besides a level 7 Piebald. We haven't shot any of the 9s yet. So we've got like 16 of them stacked at the moment. There's that level 9. I think 4 of them are guaranteed trolls, though. Alright, so it's just that 6 that we can shoot over here. No, Johan. iBuy is a Twitch streamer. He just does Twitch. Aaliyah says hi, by the way, guys, if you couldn't tell. Come on, Red Deer. Move out. Oh. You know, it's not the angle I was hoping for, but, better. Much better. Oh, apparently not better. There, he should go down now. No way he survives that. Yeah, Deeksy. It's pretty hot today, so my wife and Aaliyah are gonna be up here in the air conditioning for the rest of the stream, so you guys might hear Aaliyah in the background. That's a 7 we can take out. But I'm sure you guys won't mind that. I think she said super rare Melostag next run. Probably. Probably. No, I stream on Sundays, Dawson. It's a Saturday that I don't stream. Saturday and Wednesday are the only days that I don't stream. And that's because I take those days to record. I knew it, Caitlin. I knew you were just here to hear Aaliyah. I knew it. I had a feeling. Hey, Aiden, how's it going, dude? Nice, Crusader. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. That is super incredibly lucky. Do you have a red deer grind lodge? I do, Austin. I'm still filling it up with red deer. But at this point, I've stopped taxing a lot of the smaller diamonds, so I'm just kind of saving taxing for some of the bigger diamonds that we find, as I'm running out of space in my lodges for them. Andreas, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Didn't you see the 9 red deer? Yeah, we're stacking them at the moment. So we're not shooting any of the level 9s. We're saving all of them on the map, and then we're going to shoot them all at the same time and hope it triggers a super rare or great one respawn. That is what we're attempting to do, at least. Nice, Laser. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. Congratulations on your first albino. When am I going to shoot them all? Possibly next stream? Because I don't think I'll have time to do it today. That would be a good one, Crayfish. Yeah, I saw that, Crusader. That's why we're trying it with red deer. I'm going to try and stack as many 9s as he did and see if it causes my map to spawn more great ones. Because I saw his double black bear great one. That's crazy. Having 2 of them like next to each other, that is just insane to see. I mean, we got some insanity at this lake at the moment. We got 4 level 9s right there. Down to the point where there's only 1 shootable stag here. Trophy Lodge is just a big red deer. It isn't a lodge anymore. Yeah, same. One of my backup lodges I've been storing all the red deer in, and literally it's just walls of diamond red deer with like a few rares mixed in. Kind of crazy, honestly. Where is... Okay, that's the one we need to take out. That level 5 right there. How many am I at so far? Heard 16. I think it's still 16, Curly. I think it's still 16. No red deer were harmed in the making of this video. Oh, yeah, totally. I guess more accurate would be no diamonds were harmed in the making of this video. Or in the making of this live stream. No red deer were harmed. No level 9 red deer, that is. Okay, so it looks like a lot of these lakes, we don't have much to shoot. Let's go back up to this lake. Lower Roltanui. I don't know, Crusader, so I've just opted to abandon the ones that I didn't like. However, there was one zone, which is this one, that I did the zone swapping. Or not zone swapping, but I did the stag swapping where I swapped some females for some males. A lot of times it does kind of dwindle them back down to 4s after a while because you shot those 4s, adding them back into the respawn pool. But sometimes it can be worth it if it's one of your favorite zones where you have a lot of deer. But I'd say first, just kind of do your best to just hunt the zones that do have the big ones and leave all the 4s. Until it gets to a point where it's just, like none of the zones that you like have anything, then you might want to do a little bit of swapping, but I really recommend not shooting the 4s as long as you can, because it'll be better in the long run. Less chances of some weird stuff happening. How many have we got so far? We currently have 16 of them stacked. 16 level 9s. I believe 4 or 5 of them are guaranteed trolls, and the rest should be diamond. Lots of 4s showing up here. Johan, thank you for the super chat. Once again, really appreciate it. How do you spell iBuy? I want to check out his Twitch. So it's IBUY and then premiums. So it's like I buy premiums, like he purchases premiums. He said that he came from a different game. I believe it was World of Tanks or something like that. Where he said that there's like the ability to purchase premium tanks or whatever. And he said he got the name because he had a bunch of premium tanks in his account. And a lot of people would always, like, talk crap on anybody that had the premium tanks or whatever. At least that's what I remember from the story that he told the other day. But thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. Glad we fast traveled over here because I did not see that mythical at first. Good to know there is a mythical here. That's a 4. At least we got one more mythical down. Hopefully we can get him to turn to a 9. Where did we shoot this thing? Okay, so it's further down here. How far did he run, I wonder? Oh, there he is. He did not go far at all. Hey, Cheetah, how's it going, dude? I know, right, Rowley, and that is awesome as well. Like, that's one of the things that I love to see in this grind, like, since we're stacking them, it is pretty insane just seeing a bunch of 9s next to each other. What's the best map for money? Oh, definitely Tiawaroa. Red deer are just so absurd with this update. There's so many red deer so close together that this is easily the best money map. Like, you could literally just kind of copy the layout that I have for my tents and stuff like that. And, well, the old layout, I guess, if you wanted to put some here and here. But just, you know, set up your tents at all the red deer spots and just grind all of them. What is stacking? So we're stacking diamonds. Essentially what we're doing is we're spawning a bunch of diamonds in and not shooting them. We're saving every diamond that spawns, and then once we have an absolutely unheard of amount on the map, we will shoot all of them at once in hopes of a great one spawning or a super rare or something crazy like that. No, he stopped. Nice, we got vitals somehow. Oh my gosh, we got vitals again. Yeah, because there seems to be some type of balancing system, Cheetah, where if you have a ton of level 4 and below on your map, and a ton of 9s, everything else in between starts spawning in as smaller because of all the 9s. And it seems like that just makes it so that whenever you do kill those 9s, they more consistently respawn as level 8s, 7s, and 9s. It seems like a really good way to manipulate the herds to where there's just tons of diamonds spawning everywhere. Like right now we've got 16 level 9s on the map. Just from doing the herd management. Where'd this other one go? Was he further up than I remember? Huh. I know for a fact I shot 3. we shot that one poorly. That would make sense. Maybe spine? Andreas, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Probably not this stream. Most likely we'll shoot them next stream. Because I only have, like, a few more minutes to stream. And we couldn't kill all of them in time. So we'll probably end up shooting them all tomorrow. This other one should be right over here. Oh, there he is. Right there. Yeah, red deer give 1.5 thousand, which is crazy. Between 1.2 and 1.5k for red deer, and you can shoot, if you really optimize your setup, you can shoot 20 red deer in 10 minutes, and that's like 30,000 cash in 10 minutes hunting red deer. I mean, just this stream we've gained 100k, and I haven't been shooting a lot. Like, we've been being very selective with what we shoot. I mean, that alone just shows how crazy it is. Nice, Aaron. How rare is Eclipse for Goldeneye? That is very rare, Alicia. Very rare to find those. Alright, I think it's time to quickly go to the main menu. We'll do one more check through our main zones, just to see if we got a super rare, or another diamond, or a great one. Let's see, what do we have? A 6, a level 6. Alright, we'll just check this zone, and then this one up here real quickly. Nice elements, nice. Because he scares crows? Probably. One, 2, 3, 4. And a 6. Okay, so a 6 spawned here. No, Aaron, I've never even heard of whoever that is. Never heard of them. Interesting, we got 2 level 7 respawns here. So we got an extra one to show up. And then there's our legendaries. Nothing new here besides that extra 7 that randomly showed up. One. Okay, there's a 7. 2. That's a 7 as well. Okay, interesting. So we got a couple 7s that are new. That's the other legendary. Yeah, we got 3 7s here that we can shoot now. That's good. Good to see. And then our 4 9s that we had stacked here. That's honestly crazy that most of those that we've stacked are between these 2 zones. These 2 zones have been crazy for me. How did I get my red deer zones with mostly level 4s? Just shooting 5 and above. If you only shoot 5 and above, no matter how many 4s spawn, the zones will stack up with 4s and 3s and 2s. It'll just happen over the course of like hundreds, even thousands of kills. You do have to kill a lot of them to get it to that point, but if you just never shoot anything 4 or below, they'll stack up eventually. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, as always. Today was a pretty fun day of stacking diamonds. We will shoot them all in tomorrow's stream, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, until then, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay tuned for today's video as well. Going live in 38 minutes. Peace!